If anyone is interested in seeing what an adult temper tantrum looks like, then check out Piers Morgan in yesterday's debate. Over the past few months, he's tried to fool the people into considering him an objective journalist. However, it's become quite clear that he is there to support Israel and justify the atrocities that are happening to the Palestinians. He does this by repeatedly inviting Muslims on his show and starting by forcing them to condemn a particular group that is associated with the Palestinians, therefore justifying what is happening to the Palestinians. And this tactic works with the vast majority of his guests. However, when he does have a guest on who fails to play this game, who fails to assist him in trying to justify the atrocities that are happening to the Palestinians, Piers Morgan just has an emotional meltdown. And because this guest was actually able to keep his cool the entire time, it just really further emphasized the temper tantrum that Piers Morgan was throwing. Because the reality is people like Piers Morgan and such individuals in the media who clearly have an agenda that is pro-Israel, however they want to come across as being objective, if people don't play their game, if people don't allow them to frame all the questions that are very loaded and have so many preconceived ideas, then the truth starts to come out. And when the truth starts to come out, there are many people who just internally, naturally side with the truth. They side with those who are being oppressed, and they can identify the oppressors. And this is why we've seen so many pro-Palestinian content creators and content in general that is pro-Palestine being censored. So most of this debate just consisted of Piers Morgan throwing a fit, but then near the end, he actually went as far as to really just try to paint Muslims as bad people. And this is the problem with losing your cool. You know, like when you get overly emotional, then you can really start to let your real feelings out. Whereas usually you might try to keep them hidden or use a bit more, tact with what you say. But he really just exposed himself. But it wasn't surprising to me. I've seen his true colors for some time now.